Hey, welcome back for another episode of the review by Nerdy Brew. So we'll just get started with TV news. We have Game of Thrones. They finally released the runtime for the season finale. It's going to be 69 minutes. They also gave the names for the last two episodes, which are going to be the Battle of the Bastards, which we all kind of know who that's going to be between, which is going to be awesome. And the last season finale is going to be called The Winds of Winter, so that's going to be exciting. Can't wait for that. Mallrats 2, the movie, is actually now going to be split up into a 10-part TV series. So I always love Kevin Smith's work. Really good movies that he's put out. And he's done a couple of directing things and comic book things. And they all turned out pretty well. So am I disappointed for it not being a movie? Yeah, a little bit. But I guess his creative direction always kind of works. So we'll see how this turns out. The co-creator of Jessica Jones is developing a Scarlet TV series for Cinemax. Not to be confused with Scarlet Witch. It's a different character altogether. Marvel's been putting out really good TV shows as of late with Daredevil, Jessica Jones. They're coming out with Iron Fist. They have been pretty good. There's some things like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that have been a little lackluster in the last couple seasons, and Agent Carter that kind of fell off. But definitely can't wait for this new series to come out since they always put out pretty good stuff on non-public channels, I guess you want to say. All right, on to movie news. So, Warcraft is not doing too well in the U.S., although it is at number 2 in the box office. The Conjuring 2 is number 1. Box office isn't really breaking bank this weekend, but it's doing significantly well over in China. It's actually like breaking records. I believe it broke the Furious 7 opening night record, so that's pretty good. A lot of people are saying that the reason if it does get a sequel is because of the China release and how well it's doing over there. The Wolverine 3 set photos have started popping up. They showed Hugh Jackman with Patrick Stewart and possibly X-23, or at least their iteration of X-23. So I can't wait for that movie to come out. His scene in the latest X-Men was kind of lackluster, his little like teaser, but I can't wait to see his full movie. Those movies have been really pretty good, I believe. On to video game news. So we have Kingdom Hearts 2.8 trailer came out. It's going to include Dream Drop Distance, Birth by Sleep Point 2, which is kind of like a filler in between the last Birth by Sleep and Kingdom Hearts 3, and also like a movie called Back Cover Stories. It's like a way prequel, I want to say. It doesn't really show any known characters. It kind of shows like these different people who wear masks. So we're getting closer to Kingdom Hearts 3. Whether we see it at E3 or not, or if we see it anytime soon, I'm speculating it's probably not about till next year, 2017. So, Watch Dogs 2 and Injustice 2 kind of leaked and then actually announced that they were coming out this week. Injustice 2 leaked with like a picture, I guess, from like a poster almost from like GameStop. And then finally it was announced, and they're starting to show characters and more information on that. I'm sure we'll get plenty of it during E3. Also, Sony confirms PS 4.5 is a real thing, and they say it's not going to be at E3, so don't expect it to be there, although it could be a surprise thing, and Sony's just trying to throw us off the trail. Also, God of War 4 is rumored to be at E3. That's just a rumor right now, and there's a ton more out there. E3 is this week. I'm sure we'll have a lot of news, and this will be a longer episode next week with everything coming out. So I may even do one in between in the middle of the week just to kind of break it up. But we'll see what happens. Remember, E3 this whole week's coming up. Crazy stuff coming out of there, I'm sure. All right, so like I said, the last movies that came out this past week were Warcraft, Conjuring 2, and Now You See Me 2. Like I said, they're not really doing it for me. This upcoming week, though, we have Finding Dory from Disney, the sequel to Finding Nemo, which will be interesting, but I'll probably wait for like a Redbox release. We also have Central Intelligence with Kevin Hart and The Rock. It looks okay. It looks pretty funny. I don't know if I'll actually go see it. But the movie I do kind of want to see is called Swiss Army Man, and it won a couple awards at like the indie film festivals. It's got Daniel Radcliffe. It's the one, if you've probably heard it, it's the one where he's like a farting dead guy. So it looks pretty interesting. It looks actually very like clever and not your norm. So I definitely want to go see that. On to video games for this week. We have Bard's Gold, PS4, and Vita. We have The Elder Scrolls Online Dark Brotherhood for the Xbox One and PS4. Valentine Rossi, the game, PC, PS4, and Xbox One. Ori and the Blind Forest Definitive Edition for the PC and Xbox One. Minecraft Wii U Edition. We can all kind of figure out what that's coming out for. And now we have more PC games. So, War of the Human Tanks Limited Operations, On Rusty Trails, Bullet Force, Cherry Tree High Girls Fight, King Spray Graffiti Simulator, Fantasy Kingdom Simulator, Crazy Auto, Dead by Daylight, Envoy, Trap House, the narrator is Dick, OSE, Callous Trails, Civil War, 1863, Memory Oblivion Box, Magnetanum Earrings, Volomonic, Megapolius, Octoshield VR, K-Station, Lifeless, Tour de France 2016, Summer Fling, Pro Cycling Manager 2016, Poland Ball, Can Into Space, Minus Zero, Nurses Love Addiction, Space Run Galaxy, Ultimate Fight Manager 2016, Cursed, Maze Lord, Urban Pirate, Sicaria Pinball, Highway Blossoms, and Evil Maze. And that's your news for this week. Check us out next week. I'm sure there'll be a lot of news because of E3. So, all right. Have a great day. Bye.